The Sacred Text of War. So folks, there's a documentary on PBS called The Sacred Text of War. It's about prisoners of war and people that have participated in any type of war and how they deal with their CPTSD. And it's a really, really revolutionary idea. And any time that you've had some really, really tough things that were going on, you write a letter for your participation in that type of war, whether it would be in combat or in combat with another. So you could use the same scenario with how you've behaved in a situation that you're not proud of. If you're not able to apologize to somebody for how you behave, then you can write them a letter. And that will energetically take the negative charge out of it for both you and the individual, and it will get it off your conscience. Now, of course, the best thing that you could do is, muster up the courage to apologize to the other person. But if you can't, to write the letter. You can even write a letter to yourself. And how you've let yourself down in other ways of listening to others, how people have treated you and you believe them, and all those things in a loving way. So this is a way to express love to a violent situation and have the negative charge be taken out of it, and to get it off your conscience and to give it up to God. Remember, all darkness wants to go home to its creator. It's the ego and the pride of an individual or an entity that says it doesn't need its creator. Of course it does. The creator misses the creation and the creation misses the creator. That's just the way it is. It's pride that gets in the way. So one of my followers wrote, when I talk about expressing darkness back up to the divine, one of my followers wrote, because God wants it back. And that's the truth. God wants that darkness to transmute it into love and light, wants that creation from its creation to come back home. So that's a really great thing. So what we always want to do is purify it. So you want to purify the situation. And another thing too, people either watch the news and get really, really mad, or they stay away from it. So a really great way to purify something like that, because we can't just turn a blind eye. This is the world we live in, and we have to do something in order to help make it a better spot. If you've incarnated onto this planet at this time, you are definitely in the midst of doing that. So what you can do is you can put the news on in a room and light a white candle and put it underneath it. Shut the door behind you and allow the purity of the white candle to just get rid of all of the negative energy that's in the news. That's a really great way to purify that situation. Anything like that. You can sage the room however you want to do it, but we can't turn a blind eye to what is here, but we can definitely